Hey, it's Sam back here. Welcome to White Label Academy. Now, I'm excited to show you the software today. It's going to give you the ability to get 5 white label tools that you can rebrand yourself and use. It's also going to give you the ability to learn about a strategy for actually launching those products onto JVZoo as well. So let me take you through a quick tour of what's inside White Label Academy, how it works, and then I'm going to show you the software that you've got access to after it's been installed. So you can see what your customers that purchase from you will get, and a little bit more about the course as well. Now, after talking to the product creator, he said that the focus of the training is mainly on how to use these softwares in order to attract other people that might want to partner with you and launch these softwares. So he's got information on here about how to find cheap developers, and he suggests getting a developer to improve these softwares that you get access to with White Label Academy, improve them, and then find a partner on JVZoo, someone who's a marketer, someone say for example like me, who launches products on JVZoo, and then after that partner with them, go through the launch checklist and go through and do a JVZoo launch. So I've used this strategy myself before. It works, and there is costs associated with it, especially if you are developing the softwares yourself. You're building on from them, so just be aware of that. There are additional costs with it, but that's the training. That is what's going to be shown in this training. Now, most of the training is between either 30, 40 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, and yeah, we have 30 minutes here. So you know, expect about probably about 60 minutes of training. There's also a launch checklist, a JV Rolodex, a Fiverr outsourcing cheat sheet, and a bunch of references as to where they've found this information and included it in the course. Now, when you go through into this course, the next step is to rebrand your product. So what they've got here is they've got a rebrander. You can see your plugins right here. We have Banner Engage, Ad or Message Engage, Flexible Ad, FAB Results, Split Social, and Survey Engage. So we choose it, we add the plugin name, so it might be, you might be rebranding it to Engage Survey, and then you might put your own name, you might put your link, so it might be, sambacker.com, and then you'd put in your support URL, you'll put in your icon, your logo. These are your own logos, your own branding, and then click Generate White Label. It's going to give you a download for this plugin, all right? Now that plugin, and these are all WordPress plugins, can then be uploaded into your WordPress account like has been done right here. You can see here I've got a number of these plugins installed. Banner Engage, Content Engage. We also have Split Social right here. We have Flexible AB Results and Survey Engage right here. So these are the plugins that have been installed successfully. Now let me take you through what these plugins are, because on the sales page it has some information about them, but it doesn't have that much information. And one of the main parts of this system is the fact that you get these premium softwares with full white label rights. So in order to make the decision that's right for you, to make sure that these include the a software that would be good for you, let's go through what the softwares are. So first of all, the first one is going to be Banner Engage. Now this is a software that allows you to create banners. You can see here that it measures the conversion rate of those banners, and you can basically click on Start Now and you can start creating your own banner. So you can add in your banner name. It might be an advertising banner for your website, so it might be advert. We could put in a link, for example, and then we put in a image. Now this image could be anything. I'm just going to grab a random image. I wonder if it'll do this. We'll see if it'll do this. We'll just put in a random image like this, and we'll click on Next. Once we've done that, it has our image here. Okay, this would be our banner that it's created. So it'll show your banner. It'll have that link created. Click Save, and then it's successfully saved. Now what it's doing, as far as I'm aware, is it's preparing this banner, and you can then install it on your website. You can view it, you can edit it, you can duplicate it to test one against the other, and you can view how the performance is as well. Now this banner will actually be able to be used on your website, okay, through this embed code right here. So that's what the software is. That's the first software, Banner Engage, a basic software for creating banners that you can rebrand and have as your own and sell. It might be a good membership. It might be a good software to add in with a membership that you have to have as monthly content, or it could be potentially a good thing to sell for a low cost to generate more buyer leads. Okay, now I've got Easy A/B Split Testing, which is a good software to use with this banner software, I'm assuming. So let's go into Flexible A/B Results. Click Add New, and we'll be able to now create our campaign. So we're going to put in advert again. we're going to go and we're going to choose a campaign. So we're going to, these are different pages. So we might have an opt-in page here, and this is going to redirect to a page, persistent campaign, yep, and we will click on, this is the page link, the density. We can choose to activate this if we want to, and I'm just going to click Save Campaign. So what this does is it basically will split test different pages that you own against other pages. It's a basic split test software, and you can also adjust how the pages are accessed. So if I go into administration, here is my my advert. It has unique audience, it has display count, and then it has the options. Okay, how many people actually redirected, and you'll be able to split test your different softwares through this software. Now, the next software that we have on the list, if we go down this, is we have Message Engage, a very sexy messaging plugin that will allow your customers to add a chat box on every page of their website. Services like this, okay, cool. So I know this before because I've actually seen this product before. Now, if we go to Message Survey Engage, I believe it's Survey Message Engine. Let's see if we can find Message Engine in here. Okay, here it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Engine Messages. We'll click Add New. Cool. Now what we're able to do is we're able to basically go ahead and we're able to type in basically what the content is that's going to be on the page. We can also go through here and choose where the message is from. So this is the plugin right here, message from Sam Baker, and it might be from sam@sambaker.com. Message to, and then this might be the person that's on your website, and we can also then type in the message that's here. Now, from memory, what this software does is it allows us to basically engage with our audience on a specific page. Now, one thing that I would say is lacking in this course as I go through this, and the reason that I'm unsure about what a couple of these softwares actually do, is that there isn't any training that I could find on the actual products themselves, and that's one big disadvantage, I believe, of the software. So I'm going to ask them to add some training in on each of these because you really do need it. So Message Engage is basically going to give you the ability, I know what it does, it gives you the ability to basically engage in little chat messages with your audience, and I'm going to ask them to add in some training on how to do that, because here it has, the engine settings, and I believe this is the message that will pop up in this chat box. So it'll say, hey, thanks for visiting my website. It might be website, and then publish, and it should be then popping up this message when people actually go ahead and visit your page. However, I'm not sure if it'll actually do that because there is no training right now to show that happening. Okay, so Split Social. This is the next plugin that's available. We have the settings here that we can go and adjust. Split Social, from what I can see, it's a software that probably is the most powerful plugin in the package. It will allow your customers to run social contests from any Facebook page. Not only that, but it will also give them the power to do social split testing, a never seen before feature. Okay, cool. So this will basically give you the ability to run contests over Facebook contests inside of your pages. I remember when the software launched, it was a software that I actually promoted, and you can basically choose to test any of that. You can choose what kind of components will have in your Facebook contest will have. You have to add in an application ID and application secret. And then you've got the support desk here, which has just shut the site down. 1 second. Okay, so I'm back in the website now, and I just had a small conversation with the creator of this software, and I've requested that he actually create some training videos for each of these individual software because they haven't yet, and I believe he will do that. So Split Social, I can add another title. I can go ahead and I can add different titles. Membership, testing this title. So this is another feature of this software, Split Social. So not only can you run contests, you can also do split testing of headlines, which is a really cool feature as well. You can also choose how many times you want to split test the software as well as you go through. So that's what Split Social does. You go into a specific page, you can then split test different headlines, and you can also engage people with contests that are on the page itself, and you can choose how many times you want to split test these softwares. Finally, we've got Survey Engage now. Now, Survey Engage is a software that will give you the ability to basically go ahead and create a survey, I believe. So if we go in here, we go add new, we can then choose a name for our survey itself. So we can say survey 1, final message, this is complete, thanks for filling it out. And then here's where we can ask the questions. So we can add a number of questions, and we can add this to a page. So we could say, do you follow any marketing courses? And we could say, free text. Okay, we'll put free text. We could say, do you like them? We could say multiple selection, add option, yes, add option, no. So it basically will create a place where you can create surveys. Then it'll generate a place where you can actually add this as a shortcode into any of your pages. So you can create surveys on your pages with this software. So my personal opinion on this is that it's a good product. Some of the softwares I don't like. They're very basic softwares. I might use them in a monthly membership that I have as an added bonus, but I wouldn't actually create a product around them. They all fill a specific need, and they're low-cost softwares. They're not the type of softwares you'd sell for $47 or $97. They're the type of softwares that you'd sell between $7 and $17. So the training is good. It shows a method of doing this, and the training itself will be valuable to you. I don't like the fact that they don't yet have training created for these different white label softwares. That makes me a bit nervous. Should you get access to this, if you have a place where you know that you'll be able to throw these softwares in right away, then yes. If you're doing it for the training, then yes. If you are looking for softwares you can charge larger amounts for, $27 to $47, I'd say don't get this, no. I don't think these softwares are those types of softwares. You can rebrand them easily, you can sell them at a low cost to generate leads. That's where I would see these softwares coming into place. I don't think these softwares are worth developing, so I don't think there's any point in building on these softwares, because to build on a software like this, it's more difficulty than it's worth, and it's actually a lot easier with the developer to recreate this software itself. So I can't recommend this to everyone today. I can only recommend for a small portion of you that might find use for these softwares in your current memberships. And for $37, it is a really low cost, and I know these softwares have cost a lot more to create than that, but be aware of the some of the bits and pieces. Going through this, I could see these softwares, they need to have training in them as well, and you may have to recreate that training yourself. If you're willing to do that, great, but I'll be writing in my review that I don't necessarily recommend this as the best investment for your money when you're looking at white label softwares. Cool, thanks for listening. This is Sam Becker. I look forward to talking to you again soon. See you later.